Hello everyone, my name is Tom. I run the blog Hot Blonde Girls with Hbgwhem.tumblr.com. It's up there. And you'll notice that I haven't been posting as much. And that's just because I've been in a weird mood lately, because Laura got married to David, and Kate had that beautiful September issue when she got married to Jamie, and then Brittany's engaged now to Jason Tradwick, or I don't know, some not K-Fed, just thankfully. And then Trentini just got married to Fabio, and it got me alright, like Fabio the photographer, not like Fabio the romance cover guy. Even though that would be mildly hilarious, it would be like, do you remember the time that that he was on Top Model? And Tara came out and she's like, we have a special guest we're going to shoot with today. I think you guys will be really excited. It's Fabio! And then everyone was just like, ha 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 ha, Tara, because they thought it was like that time where she fainted and she was just putting on a big act or something like that. And they're like, that's so ludicrous that, it becomes funny. It passes scary and becomes funny. But then Fabio came out. And the girls were all like, oh, this is a real thing. Like, do we have to touch it? Is it going to be next to us? Like, couldn't we just have noted fashion photographer Nigel Barker stand next to, this guy and do it that way? Because this is sort of creepy. He's older than my dad. But anyways, that is not who Trentini married. She married a photographer. She married someone else, but it was happy for me because she married someone she loved. Obviously, I always viewed myself as her first love, but I can't expect to be her first love when I put Kate and Gemma above her on my top models list. So, not that she could hold that against me or be mad, because that's like, imagine having a list of top sports guys, and being third after two other guys who do sports well. You know the list. You can fill it out yourself and get back to me. And so she's going to be mad at me for any of that stuff. And so it was weird. And it's been weird. I guess the best way I could liken it is, going back to Top Model, how you'd watch a bunch of seasons and Allison would always get to the end of the season and you'd be like, this is great, this is great. I've been able to see her do cute things and say cute things and wear animal hats and stuff like that this whole time. But then you also know deep down in your heart that Allison is neither borderline overweight or a black chick, so she doesn't meet the Outer Banks requirements for winning Top Model. So you know that she's not going to eventually win, but you're still happy that she's there. And that's how I've been feeling about these marriages. And it's weird. It's got me worried lately, where I was like, maybe because I'm 23, maybe I need to start thinking about which blonde person I'm going to marry before someone else named after a romance cover model swoops in and takes them away. So obviously, first thing I thought was I'll marry Tay Swift because, no brainer. But then I started thinking about it, and it would be selfish, because I rely on Taylor Swift to be dating people in 3-month increments so that she can finish her album on time. And if she and I dated, then she wouldn't finish the album on time because we would stay together forever, because I would be like, I don't need to follow my dreams anymore because I have the biggest dream ever, which is Tay Swift. But then all of her music would be like reverse Death Cab for Cutie, where that guy married Zooey Deschanel and then all his songs were just about recycling or something like that, because he was actually in love, and I was like, I need you to be depressed. And I think Zoe realized that too, and so she divorced him. It's probably the only good thing that Zooey Deschanel has ever done in her life, but whatever. And so once Tay Swift was out of the running, I was like, all right, who else, like, which other blonde songstress can I pick to marry? And then I looked in the mirror and I was like, this is going to be tougher than I thought. Because who wants a weird, not very talented, vaguely Jewish looking dude? And that's when I said it. Christina Aguilera married that mole man guy, and I was like, okay, I'm not that great, but like I can see above ground at least, so I must have some sort of benefit on there. And so that's why I'm making this video, because Christina Aguilera, I think you and I should get married. I think I'm proposing. I'm proposing right now. This is me proposing to you. And I mean, I get it. I don't like your music, and so there's that roadblock there. But the one time that I didn't change your song while it was on the radio, it was that song with Redman, and I honestly felt like that song spoke to me. When you said, I need that dick to get me off, sweat until my clothes come off, I was like, she's talking to me. I was like, okay. All right, I'll enter into this contract, but I never did, and I regret that, because I think we could have a great marriage. I'm very capable of loving, despite the fact that I'm widely regarded as a sociopath on here. I do have a big heart. It's like, my heart is like, all right, Christina, you know your spandex pants that you wear? You know how they're so stuffed and they're so full, and you're worried they're going to explode at any moment and just, like, you know, go everywhere. That's like what my heart is like. So I think we can all relate to that. I mean, I know that you're worried about it. You don't want an explosion to happen at any point where those pants just like the parting of the Red Sea. So I think that my heart and your ass in those spandex pants are yin and yang. And I know you're asking yourself, but what's in it for me? I have a music career where I sell like 40,000 copies of albums, and you know, I tour some of the best nightclubs in America. What can you bring to the table, Tom? And that's where this comes in. If you marry me, you will get this entire cheesecake. Yes, look at that. It's a whole turtle cheesecake. And I know I got it specifically for you because I thought, like, you would probably get tired where you're always just like, turtles are really hard to get out of their shells, and it's a lot of work just to eat the turtle meat inside. Granted, it's really good, and you can dip it in butter, and it's tasty, but it's so much work. And that's why I got you this turtle cheesecake. You can look at it in here. Ooh. Are you in my apartment right now? Looks like you already came for a visit. Am I proposing to you, or did you just accept my marriage proposal? So, Christina, I think the fact that you've obviously already eaten some of this cheesecake means that you and I are married. We are registered at Target, and Taylor Swift's new album is coming out soon, so that's what we'll be asking for. And Miley, if you're watching, just create a new album for the summer, because I want a new Miley album. But other than that, you can send any gifts to my attention, and I'll share them with my new wife, because I'm happily married now. Sorry for you Tumblr losers who can't even get a boyfriend. I just scored a wife with turtle cheesecake. So I'm gonna go share cheesecake with my new wife.
Put